Welcome back to the channel. It is December 24th, Christmas Eve, and we have a jam-packed 5-game Christmas slate coming for you guys starting at 12 noon, ending all the way at 10:30. So we have literally almost every waking moment of basketball for you to tune in into. And now we have this 5-game slate we're going to break down. I'm going to give you some of my favorite plays for each and every position, starting at point guard, ending at center. Give you some value guys at the end so you guys can build lineups because you're going to be waiting from 12 o'clock to all the way to 2:30 to 5 o'clock. You might have some guys that are in your lineup, and then all the way at the end 10:30. So you might be up to 12, 1 o'clock, trying to figure out if you won first place, if you did well on this Christmas slate. I know it's going to be wild and crazy. It's 5 games. There are some chalk areas on this slate. If you're looking at Golden State and Milwaukee, that could be a blowout. Brooklyn and Boston, that could be a closer game, but still, it could be a blowout the way the Nets are playing. LA and Dallas, they're looking at a bounce back spot. So let's just start over at the point guard position. Obviously, Luka Doncic, Steph Curry, these are obvious choices. I'm going to look at someone who's a little bit still too cheap. I think you get value at 8,900 at this price. This man has been playing at 10K price range, and that's only in 25 minutes. So if he actually played 36 plus minutes in a full competitive game, you're looking at almost 50 DK possibility. But this man is doing this in pretty much one half, and then they got the bench that's just as good as the starters on some other teams. So Kyrie Irving at 8,900, take the value while you can get it. This is like in football with Jalen Hurts. He was at a cheap price. You play him until he's all the way up too high. All right, 8,900, Kyrie Irving at point guard. I love that selection going up against his former team, the Boston Celtics. He is going to be motivated in that game. Let's go to the shooting guard position. And I want to look for more value. Paul George stepped up in the last game against the Lakers. I like him. Middleton against Golden State, up pace. There's a lot of threes going. They're going to need Middleton to score. LeVert is definitely viable at 7,200 in blowout situations, even not, because he's running that second unit. But I think a starting point guard at 6,300, Dennis Schroeder coming in, stepping in that Rajon Rondo role, which was very key for the Lakers to make that playoff push and win the title. He's stepping right into that situation. He had 14 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists, almost got a triple-double in 28 minutes. This man's going to be very, very active. They're going to use him to push pace, let AD and LeBron take a little bit of a backseat because they played, all the way into the finals and only had 70 days of rest. So in between. Dennis Schroeder at 6,300, still very valuable. This is a starter, getting starter minutes, and 6,300 is too cheap. Next, at small forward, we're going to look at the top. It could be a bounce back spot for LeBron James, maybe. I'm not too bullish over that. Kawhi Leonard, very consistent, giving you 40 plus DK each and every game. Tatum's going to need to ball out to keep it close with the Brooklyn Nets. They're really, really leaning on him because their bench is terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. If you're leaning on Jeff Teague to lead you in scoring off the bench, you have a problem. You have a big, big problem. The value guy at small forward we're going to look at is going to be another six-man type of person. That's going to be Will Barton going up against the LA Clippers. He might not see, that Kawhi defense. They have a lot of other guys that Kawhi can focus on, like Michael Porter Jr., maybe throw him on Jamal Murray. But Will Barton finally coming back from his injury. This is the sixth man for this team. He's getting 30-plus minutes, as he did in that Sacramento Kings game that went into, overtime. But very, very productive in his minutes. He took 16 shots, made 7 of them, got you 16 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, and a block. at 6,300 in a competitive back and forth game like that Kings game was. This is probably that same environment. Give me Will Barton at 63. Next, power forward. I want to find value for you here. We got KD. I'm not looking too far down. I understand you can call it bias if you want, but these Brooklyn Nets, the two main stars, Kyrie and KD, they're playing a beautiful two-man game right now, spreading out the floor, and they're leaving one-on-one situations where they're in prime position to score, okay? They're spreading out the floor, and if you try to double team them, they're just going to kick it to Joe Harris for a wide open three. They're leaving defenses in shambles. Kevin Durant, get him while he's under 10K before he erupts because it's coming. It's coming. The way this man can shoot at the height that he is at 6'11 is ridiculous. KD at 9,400 in just what do you do? In just 25 minutes, 22 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and a block. That's just a little bit, just a taste of what he can do. Finally coming back healthy for the Brooklyn Nets. And then the center position, finding some value for here. Jokic is always a monster. Even at that price at 10-1, he's triple-double viable each and every game. He had it against the Sacramento Kings, as you see, 29, 15, and 14. But the main guy I want to look at center, just give you a little bit of a discount here. At a starting center who's going to get a ton of minutes in a high-paced game, Bam Adebayo going up against the New Orleans Pelicans. This is a very up-and-down team, and this is a situation where you can take advantage of Derek Favors and Zion Williamson, who is a smaller power forward. Bam Adebayo is going to get leaned on more with Jimmy Butler being questionable. We're not sure if he's going to play. So there's going to be more on the plate for Bam Adebayo, more on the plate for Tyler Hero. Now, if Jimmy Butler is out, you got to take advantage of that. That's where, if there's value on one particular team, stack it. So Jimmy Butler's out. We're going to stack Bam with Tyler Hero and Goran Dragic. Okay? So 7,800, Bam Adebayo has triple-double upside like Jokic, but you're getting him at a $3,000 discount. All right? And just a few other guys I wanted to speak about. I said Goran Dragic, you're going to have to wait on news with Jimmy Butler, okay? At 5,300, this is the sixth man on that team. He got 26 minutes in the previous game, got you 20 points. He is instant offense, got 7 assists, 4 rebounds. That he's basically the floor general when he steps on the court. So Goran Dragic at 5,300 is something to look at if you want to save some money at point guard. And then Jeff Teague, and this is a situation, I spoke about him before, but this is a situation where if it's a blowout, he's going to get minutes. And if it's a close game, it's because that he's playing well, because they're going to need him off the bench. Grant Williams can't shoot threes. I don't know why he's out there. Ojale is just a big body defender. The only scoring threat that they have on that second unit is the rookie Pritchard and Jeff Teague. So at 4,200, someone that's going to get, 25 minutes and above, and they really, really need him, Jeff Teague is someone to look for if you're just trying to, punt the point guard position and pay up in other spots. Let me know how you feel, guys. Do you agree with my selections? Comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MessNetsJustD. And obviously, I will get back to you. Please follow me on Instagram at MessNetsJustD if you want to get in contact with me and if you have any further questions on any of these plays. I would like to, thank you guys for tuning in. Merry Christmas, everyone. And I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Peace out.